Jake Paul, grow a pair of nuts and come and see me, mate. Stop making excuses and make the fight next.
Tommy TNT Fury!
Definitely, it's a huge fight between me and him. It is a really big fight. Obviously, you've got him and all his USA fans, and me and with all my UK fans. It's USA, UK. It's a big fight, and obviously, my big light heavyweight. Everyone's seen that I'm in shape. I'm coming in shape, and I carry a lot of power. I just don't see what he can do, but it doesn't matter what he can do. It's all about what I can do, and I know what I can do, and I'm going to go over there and prove it.
He's a YouTuber, he's a blogger, he's done extremely well for himself, but coming over to my world, this boxing world, it's a tough game, and you've got to have, some set of minerals on you to do it. Not everybody can just come and do this boxing game. But let's see what he's like when he's got his nose and jaw and teeth missing. Let's see how much balls he's got then.
Like I said before, these guys were talking when I was across the pond in the UK. They were talking big, and I mean big. Videos left, right, and centre. The man was sat right in front of me. He didn't turn around once. He had nothing to say to me. And when we walked through the curtain, I looked in his eyes, looked straight away. He didn't want any part of me, and he doesn't. He doesn't want any part of me.
Do you know what it is? He's got a loud mouth on him, and he's going to pay for everything he said. But again, I'm treating him like I'm fighting Muhammad Ali. Like, that is literally how I'm treating him. I'm treating him as if he's the man who holds the world title, and I've got a shot at the world title. That's how I've trained this whole camp. I've left no stone unturned. My weight is bang on. I've never been in this shape, this far out from a fight. And everything's been covered this fight. I'm treating this like a world title fight, because without this win, all that other stuff, it's up in the air. It doesn't matter. I'm over the talking. Let's get this fight over and done and out of the way, God willing. Come through with a good victory, and let's get it on. Let's put it to bed now. Enough social media chat, because we all know that's what he loves. Let's get in the ring and let's fight, because that's what the aim is here. I'm very thick-skinned at the end of the day. I'm a true professional, and I'm a professional athlete, and it's something these boys ain't. These boys play games on the internet and run around for a living. I train and I fight hard for a living, and it's all been about a professional. I'm not bringing anyone's missus into this. I'm not doing anything like that, because I'm a true professional. I'm going to let my fist do the talking, and for every bad thing they've said, believe me, they're going to get a swift right hand for it. I want to break every single bone in his face, because you don't bring people's loved ones and missus and all the partners into it. It's a fight. They've got nothing to do with it. Leave them out of it, and me and you, let's fight.
My line of boxing has always been tough. I've always been sparring partners. Obviously, you can see I'm not a heavyweight. I've always been thrown in there with heavyweights, being smashed to pieces in the gym. I know what it's like to be, hit. I know what it likes to be hurt, and I've experienced all that. I've just got to put it into action in the fight game, and boxing's tough. There's no way around, boxing easy. You can't get easy fights and expect to get to the top. Somewhere along that line, you're going to be involved in a tear-up. You're going to have to go to the well. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to see what's inside of you. And I know what I've got inside of me. There's no quitting me. Like my brother Tyson, there's no quitting him, and there's no quitting me.
I've learned a lot of things, Like I said before, when I've been a young kid, I've seen him around fight week. I've seen him on fight night. I was always that little kid in the corner, not saying a word, just staying quiet. And I knew that when my time came, I've observed all of this, and I know how to act, and I know how to handle everything when it's my time. So, as far as fight week, build-up, press conferences, fight nights, the way he handles himself in training, the way he approaches these, events, I've took it all in. So, I think the way to take boxing is with a pinch of salt. It's a game at the end of the day. It's a boxing match. You can't pressure yourself up. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. I've trained hard. I couldn't do anything more. So, on the night, just get in there, and what's going to be is going to be. Just enjoy it, because you should never do something that you don't enjoy. And I love this game with a passion.
You've got my last name, which is a big name in boxing. A lot of viewers will tune in, just for that, because, a Fury name is the household name in boxing at the minute.
When you are the brother of the heavyweight champion of the world, you're always going to be in that shadow. And don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely amazing shadow to be in. And it's absolutely, a blessing to have him there.
What can we do at the end of the day? Tyson's Tyson, and I'm myself. I'm not going to try and be something I'm not to try and impress people. I am who I am, like it or, lump it. It is what it is. I'm going over there to be myself and do what I do best.
So all through this week, I've been speaking to Tyson, because he's obviously made his American debut before. He's pretty much, walked me through the process before I even got here. So I'm so lucky to have him on my shoulders and him to be there if I have any problems. But as far as, pressuring and having pressure on my shoulders because of the last name? No, there's none there, because I'm not trying to emulate Tyson. I'm just trying to be the best version that I can be.
Right.
You know, I started boxing to be the best boxer Tommy Fury can be. I didn't start boxing to try and be somebody that I'm not, and be somebody that is not me. So all as I want at the end of my career to say is, you know what, I was the best guy that I could have been. And you know, if I do half as well as Tyson, I'm happy. But I'm just trying to be the best version of me, and I feel like when I set that goal for myself, all the pressure was just took off, because from an early age I've had everyone say to me, oh, let's have a look at him spar, it's Tyson's brother. Let's have a look at him fight, it's Tyson's brother. And I thought, do you know what, I've got to learn to take these wheels off now, or else it's just going to hamper my performances. And ever since I said that to myself, I've just had no pressure, because it's just me that I've got to impress, nobody else. So I don't really care.
The life that we're in, you know, on a daily occurrence, on an hourly occurrence, I can refresh my message requests and it will always load with new messages saying, you know, vulgar abuse, the worst sort of abuse that you could imagine. So we're seeing that on a regular. So we've just learned to switch off. So whether somebody says that in the street or somebody says that in a message, it doesn't apply to us, because that isn't going to change our life. We're happy in our life, we're happy together, and we're not interested in what anybody else has got to think about us. It doesn't affect me, because, you know, names and little passing comments that people say, it doesn't affect me. It never has done. I've just not been that guy, even since coming out of Love Island and seeing all these articles written about me and all these messages daily that I get, you know, I hate you, you're rubbish at boxing, you're this, you're that. If I let those comments get to me, I go insane. So you just turn it off, you know. No comment on this planet can get to me. It just shows the immaturity levels from those who are saying it. You know, I will never bring a man's missus into it. I'll never disrespect a man's family like that. But that's the type of class that you're dealing with. But I'm a true professional. I'm a professional fighting man, and it's not a joke to me. This is my sport. This is my living. So I'm not gonna be a bad representation of it.
What's the long-term goal for you?
The long-term goal, you know, it never changes. It's always to be a world champion. I've said that ever since I turned professional. I said that even when I wanted to be a boxer at the age of, you know, 8, 9. And the goal will never change. That is the goal. And all this stuff you see on the more entertainment side that we're in now, obviously on the Jake Paul undercard and whatnot. The way I see my career right now is I started my career here. I'm on Route 66. I'm going straight ahead, but I've got to stop off at the gas station. I got to put some fuel in the car, and then we get back on that road and, you know, go ahead to the world titles, because don't get me wrong, fighting Anthony Taylor and all these guys are not going to lead me to world titles. But, you know, it's the time that we're living. Why not? Let's have some fun with it, like my dad said over in the UK. And yeah, we're just going to enjoy it. We're just going to enjoy all this, because we've worked hard for it, me and my dad, and we've put the hours in. And the whole team here with me now, you know, we've all worked hard, so we're just going to enjoy it.